Sircle podcast, how they show it down. Friendly with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. Square Circle podcast, how they show it down. Friendly with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. Square Circle podcast, how they show it down. Friendly with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. Square Circle podcast, how they show it down. Friendly with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. Circle Podcast, how they show it down. From the loot with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. It's the Square Circle Podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. It's the Square Circle Podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. Square Circle Podcast, how they show it down. From the loot with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. It's the Square Circle Podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. It's the Square Circle Podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. Square Circle Podcast, how they show it down. From the loot with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. It's the Square Circle Podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. It's the Square Circle Podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. Square Circle Podcast, how they show it down. From the loot with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. It's the Square Circle Podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. It's the Square Circle Podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. Square Circle Podcast, how they show it down. From the loot with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle Podcast. It's the Square Circle Podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold Sircle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. Square Circle podcast, how they show it down. From the loop with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. Square Circle podcast, how they show it down. From the loop with the hot topics going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Representing from the crib, keep it on point. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast. It's the Square Circle podcast. The loop talking hot, we don't hold back. From the streets to the mic, we're always on track. It's the Square Circle podcast.
Easy
Get a
work.
medium because I'm on a diet.
Okay.
Yo.
Are we live?
Yeah.
See. Good morning on this Sunday, y'all. Sorry we late. You know, CP time, not my time, but they time. We got Mr. Retro in the fucking building today on the Square Circle podcast.
What's going on?
What's up, boss?
This is nice. I
What
like
is
this.
up?
This is nice.
Right on,
This is really nice.
Reggie, what's this like? I said Reggie, Retro.
Retro.
What's it
I
like
retro.
in the life of Retro?
I just work hard. I don't know. I'm just a regular guy.
Are you a regular?
Yeah.
You like that? You like to say that?
I'm just a regular guy.
You like to say
I just
that.
like to work hard and have fun and be a positive person.
Okay.
That's all.
What's up with your rec center?
Um,
Tell the people the name of the rec center. Tell the people what you've been doing for the community.
So I've always had this vision of like I wanted my own Matthew Dickey's or Herbert Hoover. Like I just wanted my
There
own.
you go.
And
Nice.
it's not easy. It's definitely not as easy as I thought it was. So I just came up with this thing called All Things Retro Recreational Complex
Okay.
by way of the ATR Retro
out.
Rebels. Yeah, so if y'all see any 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade basketball teams and they say Rebels, ATR, Rebels and stuff like that, then yeah, we started that.
That's you.
We started
Is it
that.
unisex or?
We don't have girls, but I would love to have girls.
Okay.
it was kind of I kind of got lucky as far as getting some teams. I was able to start some new teams, but we had some people that wasn't happy at the organizations they were in. And I was fresh off the block. So they liked what I was doing. So they was like, we could just come over there, see what's up and work it. And they've been rocking ever since.
What's the location?
So we practice out of it's this gym, the Shriners Gym, out in off Bennington and Fifi. But we play all over. Play a lot of the tournaments at Center St. Louis.
Okay.
But they travel, everything. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Shout out Miss Hennessy, foolproof. She's like good dude. Good
What's
dude.
up, Miss Hennessy? What's up, Hen Hen?
This is really dope.
Look, yeah.
What's up, Henny? That's my girl. We go way back. She used to be a baller.
Yeah, she
Hooper.
dope.
She used to
dope
get buckets.
in real life.
I think she rapped too or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's
Shout out
definitely
to her.
in the new
Yeah.
upcoming movie that's previewing this Thursday.
Is-
Hustle City.
Hustle City. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
City.
Yeah,
Hustle
I'm
City.
looking forward to
Word,
that.
tap in, y'all.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
So besides the recreational center, what you got going on, Reggie?
I'm just trying to get back in the groove of things. I've been grinding all things retro since 2018,
Man.
and I came out on fire.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because people like me or if they just like the product or I don't know, but I thank everybody. And then
It's a mixture of both.
yeah, I take that.
I mean,
And the problem with me is I get content with corporate America. So I make a good living in corporate America, but I hate my job. I hate it. Now I work two jobs. My second job I love. My main job, which is I see it on camera. I don't care. AT&T. I hate it.
Do not disconnect my phone. AT&T.
No, I wasn't gonna
Do
disconnect
not
nothing. We love the
disconnect
customers.
My phone.
I love the
ain't got
customers.
AT&T.
I love the customers and my coworkers because on the daily I hook up internet. You know, that's what I climb poles, carry ladders, high heel, rain, snow, whatever.
Oh, so you a regular. You get your hands dirty.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I hate it. I hate it, and
I think everybody can vouch for that one. That
yeah,
line, man.
yeah, and I
Take that 9 to 5.
I got lazy with my stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was just flowing. But you know, when you're trying to be an entrepreneur and stuff like that, or when you're just trying to hustle your own thing, you really can't get lazy.
Facts. That's
Because-
more time in a 9 to 5.
Yeah. Because when you get content with it, the people watching you will get content with it too.
Facts.
So I wasn't doing nothing. So I feel like the people was looking at me like, well, he must ain't got nothing cracking right now. I ain't seen no new gear, no new nothing. So, you know, maybe could have been maybe he done with it or whatever. But I always kept the brand alive because I go by retro. That's just what people, you know, they look at me as the guy with the shoes, the jerseys. That's my thing. You know, that's how I came about with it. You know, so I just decided that I just had to go back in go mode. So lately, as you can see, I done brought my podcast back because I was grinding with my podcast, and then I just got lazy. Now, I'm gonna bring it back, and so I'm just bringing everything back. I got a new fall drop that just happened, and everybody loving it and feeling it. And I've been getting a lot of DMs and stuff like, oh, okay, I see you back working.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, I'm back working now. I ain't letting up this time.
Where can they find that merch though, man?
You can follow my Instagram, All Things Retro STL, and I do have a website. Now here's the thing.
Talk to them.
Here's the thing. I do not know why people that know you don't want to shop from your website. And I've always wanted to ask that question, like, why is that? And I think I found out one of the biggest reasons is because before you get a website, you spoil people. Because it's like, I'll pull up on you. I got you. But then you realize, especially somebody like me, I work 2 jobs. I never know what time I'm getting off. You realize that you just can't be everywhere. Bro, pull up on me. I'm trying to wear that tonight. I can't meet you today, bro. I'm at work. What you want me to do? So you try to make it easy and you get a website. I spent a lot of money on that website. And I can't get nobody from St. Louis. I'm gonna say St. Louis. I can't get nobody from St. Louis to order on the website. And
Man,
it's
y'all better tap the hell in.
tap
bro.
in. We live.
Yeah, we live.
live.
Share my live, y'all.
We live.
But you know what?
Tap in.
Yeah, but the website is allthingsretrostl.org. You know, it has information about the youth programs. It has information about donations as far as the less fortunate, whether it be monetary, whether it be clothes, shoes, whatever. The website is full of information. You can go on there at any time.
Tap the fuck
Tap in.
man.
We live, man.
So
We live.
look, Reggie,
Fuck in, man.
Yeah.
if you were given an opportunity right now to quit both of your jobs, how far would you take the All Things Retro?
Oh, we going to the moon with it.
I'm gonna keep on calling you that. I'm sorry.
We going to the moon with it. That's okay. You ain't got to apologize. Yeah, we going to the moon with it and beyond. And I love it. I like what I do. I like the fact that the kids just recognize me for, oh, that's the dude with all the shoes. That's actually how I got that nickname, Retro.
Okay.
I probably owe him some money, but I haven't seen him since he gave me the nickname. But it's what I want to do. You know, like if I come cut your grass, tell them All Things Retro did it. If somehow I get into replacing roofs or something, it's going to be All Things Retro Roofing.
And for those who don't know, Retro is really excited to reach out. That's what it means.
Yep.
For those who don't know.
Tap
Yeah.
in, man.
And that came from before I started my own teams, I was still trying to look out for kids or parents that was less fortunate that maybe couldn't afford registration fees for Matthew Dickey programs, Herbert Hoover's and stuff like that. Y'all, but the only way I'm able to donate and help people out like that is you got to buy the merch.
Right.
You buy the merch, I put it back into the community. And that's just how we do it.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
That's how
Yep.
you do it. That's the only way to do it,
Yep.
to be honest.
Yep.
Most don't though, man.
I don't know why. It's not really nothing to it. I always tell anybody they should start their own brand because everybody got a slogan or a name. And one of the easiest things you can do is put it on the T-shirt. And somebody will buy it. Somebody will buy
Crazy
it.
people are listening to the words on the T-shirt than face-to-face words having with someone.
Yep.
That's crazy though. A
Yep.
T-shirt has more powerful
Yep.
Yep.
vibration than a voice.
Yep. Just like
Yeah.
negative has more.
A T-shirt. A T-shirt.
It's more powerful than the actual powerful, positive.
Fuck a T-shirt.
Yep.
Ain't no T-shirt more powerful than your damn instrument.
Facts.
It shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be. But I get the world we live in today. I do.
Social
Cop that
media,
money.
like social media, people should use it.
There you
Use it. You know, obviously I've got invited on here because of you saw me on social media. Is that correct? You know, so
And I knew somebody that knew somebody.
yeah, and that's cool. And you didn't have to worry about me being one of those type of guys that was like, who is that?
Right.
Why would I do that? No, I'm not one of them type of guys. Yes, absolutely. When he called me, when he called me, I was like, yes. Like you didn't have to ask, just tell me where to go.
Yes, and thank you,
yeah.
and I thank you, and I appreciate that because some of you guys that I done reached out to, and you ain't even that, but I'm just trying to give you another platform.
Hello.
You can't come sit on the couch now,
Hello.
baby.
This couch comfortable too.
He can't
and
come
it's
sit
nice.
on the couch now,
Don't
baby.
spin the block now.
Cannot spin the block. You cannot spin the block.
Yeah.
So Reggie,
What's up?
where you from?
I'm from the Ville. I grew up in the Ville. Yep. I was born in the Cochran, but I moved. My mom moved us to the Ville
Okay.
at a young age. I was raised in the Ville by way of I can't leave this out because I was from the Ville to the Normandy area with my grandparents and stuff like that, you know. But for the most part, I'm from the Ville. Yeah, North Side, St. Louis, Newstead.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What did you do at Cardinal Ritter?
What didn't I do at Cardinal Ritter? I did everything. I hooped. I played football. I ran track. I got good grades. I was a class clown. I did everything. And I went to the Carnarita in the hood. I ain't go to the new one. No disrespect to the new one, because I rock
Big
with the new one.
difference. This big
But
difference.
yeah, it's big difference. You had to survive on Thekla and Emerson.
He said she ain't heard
Yeah.
you say Tandy. Yeah.
Tandy,
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. She know though. She know.
All right.
Yeah, she know.
Foolproof. Shout out.
He said he grew up in the Greaterville.
The Greaterville, yeah. Newstead.
How would your teachers view you in school?
My teachers would probably view me as the one that did all this work, but gave me the most problems. Yeah, school was boring to me.
Facts.
I wasn't overly smart, but I was smart. I knew how to do my work. So sometimes I would finish maybe before the class. Sometimes I would sleep because I was finished. But you got in trouble for sleeping. You actually got in trouble for being sneaky too, but you had to get caught to do that. It wasn't no way to sugarcoat being asleep, because if your head down was on the desk, if your head was on the desk, they looked at it as you was asleep. You in trouble. You know, but if you turn your head and I do something and you don't see me, yeah. If you turn your head and you do something and you don't see me, then it's a 50-50 chance, you know. So I used to do stuff like, teacher turned her back, I might take her apple off the desk and toss it across the room. And then when she turned back around, I was sitting back in my desk.
So you was acting like one of them kids.
Yeah, I was, yeah. And I just happened to have the type of mom, she didn't play. Shout out moms. She didn't play. But her ultimate thing was what his grades look like. All right, well, don't call me for nothing else. Y'all do what y'all gonna do to him. If he need to go to detention, send him to detention. You know,
Academics first.
Yeah. So with her, it was academics first. You know, so he threw your apple across the room, but he got an A in the class. So even balance.
What's the problem here?
Yeah. What's the problem here?
What's the problem?
Even balance.
How was your How was your experience at Lincoln?
Lindenwood.
Lindenwood.
Yeah.
Lindenwood.
Lindenwood.
Right, Lindenwood. I said Lincoln.
That's okay.
You
That's
look
okay.
like a Lincoln kind of guy though.
I used to go to Lincoln Homecoming all the time. Lincoln Homecoming was lit back in those days.
I heard about that.
Yeah, Lincoln Homecomings used to be lit.
Yeah.
You know, but my experience at Lindenwood was just a regular school. I'm gonna give you the story on how I ended up at Lindenwood. I actually got a football scholarship to Florida A&M University. Coming out of Carnarita, I was a defensive back. It's probably one of the slowest cornerbacks you ever met in your life, but I was good at the position.
There you go.
You know, you didn't need much to play football. You know, I don't know if I would have ever got on the field in college, but it was free.
Man, you was tall enough to play,
Yeah.
bro. That's good enough for me.
Yeah. So, long story short, you get to Florida, and it's a different experience. Florida A&M and Florida State, real close together.
Okay.
Real close together. So I went to school with the discipline of, I'm here to play football and do my work.
There you go. Stay focused.
Yeah, I had a roommate. Crazy thing is, they didn't put me with a football teammate as my roommate. I never understood that. But I had a roommate who
Keep you balanced.
was a partier.
Ooh.
He used to always come in the room like, Florida State got this party, you going? And in the beginning, I was like, nah, I got practice 6 a.m. I got to do this work, nah. After that first party, it was over with.
Man?
I went to the first.
Focus?
I lost focus. I went to one party, and it was cracking. Then I went to another party and another party, and it was like, okay, I'm gonna catch up on this work. And then you just realize you can't catch up on that work.
Time waits for no man.
And this when I first learned about life. This is when life hit me.
Okay.
You go into the dean's office, your head football coach sitting there with you, and they go you on academic probation. You gotta get your grades up. It's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get my grades up. I got this. I didn't get my grades up. The second time you sit in there, you ain't thinking nothing of it. You like, okay, maybe I'm finna be on the final or something like that. I'm gonna get my grades up after this. The second time was you sit in front of the dean, you sit in front of your head football coach. The dean picked up the phone and he said, call your parents and tell them you need a way home.
Damn.
And that was that.
How'd that make you feel though? now that you can look back on
I
your
wish I
college
would have
years?
did it differently
Okay.
because I enjoy being in Florida.
Big
And
fact.
I
big
can kind of
fact.
tell how it hurt my mom's feelings, my parents' feelings, grandparents' feelings, and stuff like that. That was like one of the hardest phone calls I had to make. That's when life
Oh
started.
man.
Said it was almost like I was calling from jail, saying like I got in trouble.
Oh man.
All right, you gotta bond me out. Come give me a lawyer or whatever. That's what it felt like. But honestly, the response from my mom was like, "You're not getting no plane ticket home. You're gonna take the longest Greyhound bus ride home ever."
Man, you hear me?
And that
It's
Greyhound
that
ride
ride of
home was the
shame.
longest ride ever.
Facts.
And I was like, "Mom, but I got all this stuff and this and that." She's like, "I don't care about none of that. I don't
Oh,
care how you
me.
get it home."
You left
But
it?
some of it I left because how was I gonna get back to get
Right.
it? So I end up coming back. Long story short, I end up coming back. I went to Flow Valley for a year to get my grades and my credits back up.
Me,
Then I
dog.
end up finishing out at Lindenwood. Yeah.
So
Let-
let me ask you the what if. If you would have did great at Florida A&M, do you think you would have been drafted to the?
Nah, I wasn't that good. Nah, not even close.
Not close.
Not even close.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was good enough to earn some free money to go to college. To
Okay.
be honest, I didn't even have the work ethic to do, because what I learned about college is it's a guy at Lindenwood,
Yeah.
because Lindenwood I think Lindenwood Division I now, but when
Okay.
I was in school they was NAIA.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a guy at Lindenwood, NAIA, when I was in school that felt like he could go to the NFL. So in college I realized that people that play football, that people that play sports,
Yeah.
they here or they ended up here however they ended up here. But this not their end goal. They really feel like they can make it. So if
Yeah.
they have to use this as a stepping stone to get to a D1 school,
Oh, man.
that's what they trying to do. But ultimately, their goals are, I want to be a professional.
Okay.
My goal was just, I didn't play in it. I wanted to be a basketball player, but then I realized I couldn't jump. I realized I couldn't dunk. Realized that it's just different for people who seriously want to be good.
Facts. That
You know?
mindset.
Yeah. So in college, I don't even know if I would have played special teams, but I would have been on the sideline for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, everything happens for a reason, man.
Yep.
You know, bigger, better things.
So is the youth part of your passion?
Yeah, and the youth part of my passion, and I'll tell you why. They misguided. The youth may look at somebody like me and we all stereotype, but I'm not what you think I am.
Mm.
And I just try to give these kids a vision of sometimes you just might have to work a little bit harder and a little bit longer, but it's obtainable.
There
It's
you go.
obtainable. Everybody ain't in the street. I ain't built for the street. I grew up in the Ville, but I made good choices. We used to hoop at Tandy, shout out Hennessy.
Oh, me though.
But when that sun went down, you had a choice to make. I know what they finna go do after we finish going to hoop. Do I want to go be involved in that? Nah, I'm just going on home. Because I know what they own, and I ain't about that life. So it's just really to give kids an avenue to even just look at me and go, well, if he could carry ladders and climb poles, then I could do it too,
Right.
and get this or get that. Like I said, we might have to just work a little bit longer and a little bit harder, and you just find you some hustles on the side, and it'll work out. It'll
It's
work
Hustle
out.
City.
It's Hustle City. It'll work
Hustle
out.
City.
And I just think we misguided. We could talk about the Kia Boys instead of. I ain't seen not one Kia Boy T-shirt. Think about that for a second.
Look, why?
Think about that.
Why?
The Kia Boys had a whole movement, and I hate to promote the Kia Boys because stealing cars, there's no money in stealing cars. It's not. But
Tap in.
the Kia Boys had a whole movement.
Facts.
Yeah.
I ain't seen not
Right.
one Kia Boy hoodie, T-shirt, none of that. You don't think the people that's into that would have bought a Kia Boys hoodie, T-shirt to the point they could have looked up and been like, we ain't got to touch these people cars no more.
Uh-huh.
We
And
could
it would
just
have
say,
did so great because you could have put a circle with the X and fuck the Kia Boys. You definitely
Exactly.
correct.
Exactly.
That would have been a great business
mindset
move.
stuff.
Exactly. And I just think people
Can't pay
mindsets.
for that publicity.
You know, I've always wanted to catch somebody breaking in somebody's car or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Not for the simple fact that I even want to get them in trouble or locked up or whatever.
Harm to 'em.
Yeah, I just want to ask a question. Like, how many cars did you break into this evening and how much money did you make doing it? Because if you broke into 10 cars and you only got $60 out of 2 of them, what was the point? You might have found a weapon or something like that because people leave their weapons in the car. I wish people stopped doing that, but I get it. But how much money did you make on these hours of this night that you broke into all these cars? Because you could have just did something else with that time. You know, so I just don't be understanding why people don't want to just hustle. Because it's more into, and it's safer. It's safer. And they can't take your stuff from you if you get in trouble or get caught. You know,
A lot of
so
the youth, in their defense, they don't know.
they don't
They
know.
don't have anybody to actually run to or anyone to pour into them. People think that because you got family, that you got family. And it's not like that a lot of the time. You know,
Big facts.
Facts.
it's
Big
not.
facts.
They just misguided. And they don't have a lot of things that we had growing up. You know, Saints and Palace and stuff like that was outlets for us.
They have more. It's just not outside things, but they have way more than what we have.
Yeah.
Honestly, they spoiled.
That's a good point.
That's spoiled.
That's a good
The
point.
cyber world has took over everything.
Yeah.
They if you take their phone, they don't care.
Yeah.
They're not gonna go outside. They'll rather go sit in the room in the
Nah,
dark.
but to break them, cut that Wi-Fi off.
Yeah. There's an app for that.
You see a whole complete different side of your children, man.
Yep.
You cut that Wi-Fi off. That's
Yep.
a whole nother lane and world for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Crazy.
That's true.
So for 2024, man, what can we expect for the rest of the year?
Man, for the rest of the year, I'm just gonna turn up. I'm just gonna
I'm not with you.
I'm turning up. We doing everything. We doing things like this. And again, I want to say thank you for having me on here.
Okay.
But
It's a pleasure.
we gonna have my podcast rocking. You guys are welcome to come through anytime.
Okay.
I'm dropping more gear. We whatever I can do, I'm gonna do. Whatever I can do.
Plug on
I'ma
that
do.
merch again. Get that plug on that merch again.
All things retrostl.org.
Tap
You know?
in.
Yep, and it used to be .com, but we had to change it to .org because of the nonprofit thing. You know, and they want to see .org on your website.
On me, though.
You know, so
Okay.
all the paperwork is there. We legit.
Tap in.
All the paperwork is there. So I'm just gonna do whatever. You know, I like to collaborate with people. Shout out to Retro Worldwide. A lot of people get us mixed up.
Okay.
They from Madison, but he good peeps. Shout out to Retro Tech. We gonna collab with them. I like to collab because competition is dead. Collaboration is the key. You know, and
Big facts.
that's how you get to
How
the
you
money.
grow.
It is.
On
That's
me.
how you grow. That's how
There
you
you
get
go.
to the money because everybody have these ideas. Like, I got a podcast and y'all got a podcast. It's people out there that probably wouldn't do this because it's like, I can't come on your podcast because I got my own podcast. And it's
Yeah.
like, why do people think like that?
Selfish.
Why
I
do people
mean,
think like that?
You know the American people. You know how people.
slavery
And
days.
you don't want to.
Slavery
Right.
days.
You don't want to. And you
wanna
don't
go
want to
back?
say this. You don't want to say, but this is just facts. Me as a sister, not me. I'm just what the people are saying. Deep down, I don't want you to do better than me.
That's
It
true.
ain't about no money. It ain't about the coulda, shoulda, who you know the knows. Why would I come on your show?
And I'm just not that guy.
And your clout is 0 to none.
I'm just not that guy.
Why? Yeah.
You know, like I said, I got the phone call, and before he even mentioned the name, I was like, you explain it too much. Yes. Just tell me where to be and when to be there. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't even know who you were at the time or anything before he even mentioned the name. And yes.
On me though.
You know, and the first thing he said to me, like, man, She might have thought you one of them heavy people. Come on, bro. You know me better than that.
What I tell
Be
you?
like,
I said,
nah, I
you can't
told you.
I said you can't be what I.
No,
I
I'm not
said,
one of them guys.
You can't be
No,
on Hollywood
no,
because
I'm
in
not
my
one of them
eyes,
guys.
you never know who watching. Somebody is always watching.
Yeah.
Somebody always
Big
watching.
facts.
Yeah.
I've been
Big
watching
facts.
Retro.
Yeah, I'm not one of them guys. I'm a humble guy. You could call me and ask me anything. You can. Now I am a little strict
There you go.
when it comes to certain things. I'm gonna give you an example. You can't call me and ask me for no manufacturer plug if I ain't seen you put in no work.
Okay.
Cause we had to put in work for this.
Okay.
Now, if I see you grinding and you've been doing your thing and you just can't figure it out, I got you.
On me
But
though.
if you just looking for a handout, you
No.
can't wake up
No.
tomorrow and be like, I want to start a brand or whatever. I'm gonna tell you how to start your brand and I'm gonna give you the steps. I ain't gonna give you the plug because I want to see how serious you gonna take this.
Okay.
Because them plugs ain't easy to come by, and I had to pay for them.
Facts.
I was willing to pay for them.
Shit ain't cheap.
So if I got to give you the game for free, at least show me you serious about your grind.
On me though.
And that's just all I ask.
Okay.
That's just all I ask. Show me you serious about your grind, and we could take it from there. I'm serious about my
Man,
grind.
I need your information before you leave. I need
Whatever
your
you wanna
IG,
do.
bro.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah. Because I hate my
Branding,
job. And
marketing.
if it's anybody
I need
else
all
that
that.
hate their job like
He
me,
hate his job.
let's grind. Let's put it all together. I
Okay.
hate my job.
Because I
hate
sit next to a lot of like minds, you know, and I be like, we can do this, we can do that. But I have learned too, some of your ideas you do gotta sit on.
You gotta sit on them.
You know, you
Yeah.
gotta sit on.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's all.
You
Timing
gotta
is
sit down.
everything.
Don't let somebody have some paper.
Yeah.
You know,
Even with
for
that,
real,
you
though.
gotta still
It's
have
the truth.
patience. Don't just
True.
jump the gun.
Yeah. And you got to stand on your stuff. And I want to say this because I see a lot of people grinding. I do see people grinding. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to let it go.
Okay.
If you can't trademark what you're doing, figure out another name. If you can't trademark the name that you're grinding under, figure out another name because you are
Big
grinding for no reason. And if you don't have your name trademark it. It becomes yours.
Big facts.
Yeah. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Big facts. Tap in, man. Y'all lacking on y'all business. Y'all lacking, man.
Yep.
He giving out the game right now.
I'm gonna give out the game.
Free
We here.
jewels,
We
bro.
live. This is
Free
is
jewels.
nice. This is
Free
I am
jewels.
feeling this.
Tap in.
This
man.
is lovely.
Tap in.
So look.
What's up? What you got? Come on.
So look, Retro.
Uh-oh. She got notes.
Man, couple
Notes.
sheets. You hear me?
How would you describe your family?
My family.
The support. Does most of your support come from your family?
Most of my
Outside?
support comes from my family. Mom, she with whatever. I'm the oldest of three. I got a sister and a brother. I love my sister and brother. Now I'm a realist. I don't have the relationship I should have with my sister and brother, but they know they can rely on Big Bro. You know, but I don't call every day or text every day like I should, just checking on y'all or whatever the case may be. My little brother just had a birthday yesterday, August 24th. So
Shout out.
happy
Tap
birthday,
in.
little
Tap
bro.
in.
He know who he is. My little brother a gangster. I am just gonna shoot it straight forward. So I don't always post my little brother
Yeah.
because I don't always know what he been into. You know, I'm a realist. There's been times where people done asked me, is so and so such your little brother? I'm like, no, they ain't my no. You know, but if you know, you know. You know, and we leave it at that. But I love my sister. I love my brother. My sister got 7 kids.
Man.
So I'm uncle.
Okay.
I do want to develop a better relationship with my nieces and nephew. I have 2 daughters.
They need it, bro.
Yeah, I have 2 daughters. Me and my daughters are close because those are my daughters. So my immediate friends, especially like Trinell and stuff, whatever I drop, he always gonna call, put mine to the side, whatever the case may be. My immediate friends, they always support. Shout out Math Money. Y'all might have heard of Math Money. Shout out Math Money. Them my guys, but them like my immediate friends.
Shout out.
So yeah, a lot of support come from immediate friends and immediate family, and it was like kind of along the lines of what you said earlier. Mm-hmm. You get support from people that want to support you, but they have to see somebody else support you first before they support you.
If that ain't St. Louis.
Now, why it's like that, I don't know.
That ain't St. Louis.
I don't know.
And that is so
the
crazy
mindsets.
And it's for real. It's sad. And a lot of the people that people support, I be like,
them
talking bullshit.
Look, them.
It's so disrespectful. Like you wanna. That's what you want, but it's negative.
Yep.
Everything can't be positive.
I know.
It's a positive in everything. People just got to look at it that way.
You go.
And if everybody just stop being so against each other or
cause and effect,
not want to see someone shine or whatever the case may be, then we could just take it to a whole nother level.
And
now,
it could be that truly, for real, I don't like what you do.
Yeah, now, and that's the case. That's understandable.
Now,
that's understandable.
But is it really? Because they consider that hating today.
I think it's from. I
it's
think
a
it's
thin
from
line.
Who it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Why? If it's trash, it's trash. Mm-hmm. Should it matter who it come from?
It shouldn't, but it does. It shouldn't, but it does.
I'm just saying. But you got to be willing. Do not get into this field, this entertainment field.
Yeah, you definitely
cannot take brutal criticism, man.
I'm gonna give a quick story,
Come
and
on,
I ain't gonna say no names, but he'll know the story once he heard it because he told it to me.
And tap in and share my live, and please follow.
Please
us
share
on
the
all
live.
social media
Please.
platforms, you guys.
Please
share the live.
Please. But he'll know this story because he was the one who told me this story. He was messing with somebody, a chick or whatever. And a chick came over his house one day, and she saw one of my All Things Retro jackets hanging on his coat rack or whatever. He's a top level supporter.
Okay.
And the story was she was asking him, why do he support me? Because I'm this and I'm that, he this and he that, and she didn't even know me. She didn't even know me. So basically, she had painted a picture of me that she didn't even know. She's never had a conversation with me, never anything, So it was like, where did that hate come from? Like, how? I joke on Facebook all day. So there's no way you could get no energy of me that I'm not a humble person. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook to promote my brand and to help me get through the hell days at AT&T.
Right.
But see, that's all they see. They don't see all aspects.
But
Right.
yeah,
That's
people
the
are
thing.
people messy. I'm at the point in my life, in my 39 years of life.
You 39?
Man.
29?
39.
Hello.
5 kids, 2.5 grandbabies.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
But,
right.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck you have ever in your life heard about Danielle Cook, you better believe that shit. That's where I'm at. I'm not
Facts.
explaining my life.
Yeah, I ain't explaining
to
that.
nobody.
I feel you
I'm not
on that.
explaining.
Man, it depends on what it
to
is.
Nobody.
I explain anywhere if it's some bullshit because I'm addressing it. That's just me.
Yeah,
But
If it's
have you
some
ever been
flat
on-
out bullshit?
I
I
can't
will
give that shit
address
no
it.
joy.
I ain't,
because
but I will
whenever you
correct
get
some
done
shit.
Giving all your energy away to this negative shit, they gonna still believe whatever the fuck they want to believe.
Yeah, I stopped giving my energy towards it because I've always been the type of person that is like, put me on the phone with the source.
There you go.
And then when you on the phone with the source, they go, I didn't say that. You know what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
They, to tell a lie, you got to tell another lie. To tell another lie to get to the truth.
Yeah.
And 9 times
So
out of
I'm with
10,
you.
ain't
Say
gonna
what you
get
want
the
to say
truth.
about
Say
me.
what you, whatever you.
Just
whatever
don't
you,
say I don't take care of my kids.
Just don't say it in my face.
that. Now you said
Just don't
something.
say it in my face.
You ain't said nothing all morning on this Sunday. You
got something
definitely
to say.
said something.
Yeah.
Now see, I don't play about the kids. See,
Yeah.
and I used to post my children a lot, and my kids been somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't even post my kids.
But you know, I don't do.
I try
Maybe on
not
their
to,
birthdays
but
Yeah, on their birthday or holiday,
Yeah,
but I don't do it because you
yeah.
know what? That's my biggest. You can say whatever, but when it comes to my family, which is my children, I gotta protect them. And if you go and disturb my peace that way, then you gonna get that bitch that y'all probably really heard about who Danielle used to be.
Hello.
You know
That Danny is. You
Hello.
said that bitch.
that bitch.
Who is that bitch? I've
I
never
don't know
met
her
her.
no more,
Oh.
but
Look, I've
she's
never
somewhere
met her.
in the dirt that can be dug up. That's all you gotta know.
Leave her there.
That's all you gotta
Leave
know.
her there. They don't want that
No,
smoke.
that's why
I'm weak.
you gotta be mindful of the information that you receive from people.
Facts.
Because when you meet these people that you done heard is this dog, even be, you know, because anytime it's with a woman, it's behind a nigga, and vice versa. It's either behind a nigga, bitch, or some paper, and that's what it is.
Crazy, man. That's
Shout
why I
out to
say I be
everybody that-
correcting motherfuckers, bro. They be
Yeah.
on too much BS. Too much.
Yep.
What's this? He got this little
Uh-oh.
home of the retro fashion. You know, he's
Uh-oh.
if you go check out his social media, he got a couple of
Talk to
pictures,
him.
nice little pictures in
Talk
his
to
little
him.
Longwood trench.
Talk to him.
You know.
Okay.
Oh no, you was looking like a little snack, boss. What's up?
Fresh.
I'm not. How can I put this? I'm not from time to time I do it, but it's just not my thing. I'm not a person that likes to spend money on high-end clothes.
Okay.
I've done it, and every time I've done it, I'd be like, why did I do this? You know, because when I really used to be into it, true story, when I really used to be into it, I used to think it was going to get me something. I was like, yeah, if I go buy this $500 shirt, these $800 shoes, somebody going to see me and they might want to give me some. You know? But then I start realizing
Give you
that,
some of what?
you know what I'm saying?
Just some play.
They
Yeah,
won't
some
give us-
play. There you go, some play.
He did all
You know,
that. For
yeah.
the coochie.
No.
Yeah,
That's what he did.
Have a house party.
It's the
Yeah, I used
Kids
to. I
trying
used
to
to.
have
You
some
ain't gotta
play.
do nothing. You can have them dirty shoes on. You gonna get you some.
Yeah, but see, I started
Facts.
realizing
No,
that
I'm just
later.
trying to
Facts.
tell
You
you
hear
I
what's-
started
what's
realizing that
real.
later when I
It's
was
the
a little
man,
bit
you hear
younger.
me?
When I was a little bit younger, I didn't know that. I didn't
We all
understand
learn.
that. And then
Big
I started realizing that the money I had spent compared to it wasn't equaling out. It wasn't close. The ratio was terrible. It was horrible. So I started realizing that I like J's, I like Nike. That's my thing. But I could just mix this with some H&M and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know, so I originally had and you ain't catch this, but it's probably not in the history somewhere, so I'm not gonna fault you for it. But before I started All Things Retro, my brand was called Kicks Are My Life.
Okay.
Give you some free game here. My brand was called Kicks Are My Life. And I didn't really have the support, or I didn't really feel like I was getting the feedback.
That you was
Did
looking
I-
for.
Kicks are my life.
Yeah.
You know what? You can revamp that because to me, that's
Me.
Yeah.
That's really dope.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, so that's what I had originally started with. Then around 2018 is when I came up with the All Things Retro thing. So it was kind of like the revamp. That was the
you
revamp
go,
that you just
rebranding.
speaking of. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So I'm a fan favorite, or I'm a favorite of Houston, Texas. I love Houston, Texas. I go to Houston, Texas with
Shout out.
my partners a lot.
They be live a little bit. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So I go to Houston with my partners. Now my partners, they are into high-end fashion. That's their thing. That's their thing. So we go to the mall and stuff, and I look at these things, and I look at what they looking at and what they buy, and I go, I can make my own. I can do that.
Facts.
You know, so the coat that you speak of, the All Things Retro coats, I was like, I wonder if they were looking at Montclair coats. I say, well, I'm not buying no Montclair coat, but I wonder if my manufacturer can make a All Things Retro puffy coat. So yes, here I am being real and giving you free game. I sent my manufacturer a picture
Tap in.
of a Montclair coat. I say, can you give me the same exact quality and the same exact close as you can design, but we're gonna remove this M and we're gonna put an ATR. And my
Okay.
manufacturer messaged back. He said, what colors you want?
Oh,
He said,
man.
I can make it each roll a different color if that's
Yeah.
what you want me to do. I said, let's do it. I said, we'll start with something simple, black and red, because it was with those shoes. You did that on purpose.
I tried to stay with the.
You did that on purpose.
I see.
It was with those shoes that
Tap in.
they was coming out at the time, and I said,
Tap
make some
in.
coats that'll match
Yeah, tap
the
in.
patent leather bread ones. You did that on purpose. I like that though. So made some coats, got them in. We sell them for 90% cheaper than the Moncler coat. And they went out the door.
Okay.
They went out the door. So in fashion, people always talk about like copying and fashion and stuff. I'll tell y'all one thing about fashion. It's always a spinoff. You just gotta put your own spin on it.
Yep.
There you
It's
go.
always a spin. You never gonna make nothing original. I don't care how many people talking about this is original piece. They got
We
the
gonna cut,
idea.
copy, and paste.
Yeah, they got the
what you gotta
idea
do.
from somewhere.
That's what it is.
They got the idea from somewhere. They got the visual or anything from somewhere.
Okay.
And that's just what it was. So
Okay.
a lot of times I try to support all local brands. Even when I go out of town, I like to wear local stuff. Shout out William Moore's Fashion Galleries. He's one of my favorite brands. Cap Life brand. He's one of my favorite brands. And I just wear local stuff.
Mad
For my
respect.
birthday 2 years ago, I did the whole Dior thing because we went to Houston, and I let my friend peer pressure me into all that. And I realized I
Okay.
spent $4,500 on 3 pair of shoes.
What?
And to this day, I be
What?
like, why the did I do that? I don't even want these shoes no more.
You better wear them motherfuckers to the
I'm
soul.
gonna
Let me
wear
tell
them
you
mugs to
something.
the
I'm gonna
soul
wear them.
fall off.
Facts.
Yeah, because I don't got no choice now.
Shit.
I don't got no choice.
Shit.
And so it is what it is, but that's not
You
my
rocking
thing.
them motherfuckers.
So
every
I
day
look
of
at
the
that.
week.
I look at that. I made these off of. You could kind of see the colors. Team USA.
Okay.
So I was like, oh man, I want to do something for Team USA, but I want to put my spin on it.
Oh, man.
So Mitchell & Ness is one of my favorite brands. I wear a lot of Mitchell & Ness jerseys. Mitchell & Ness had a Team USA short set.
Okay.
So all I did was I took the Team USA design and I took the NBA Finals logo, and I just put my own spin on it.
You should stand up so everybody can see.
Yeah. Oh.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Turn around. Turn around, retro. Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
Because when you look,
Yeah.
let me tell you, when
One
I
more time.
when I seen the design
Slow mo.
itself.
Slow mo.
Yeah, that's tough.
Get the logos. Get them. There you go.
Yeah, I got
That's dope.
the bag.
Get the front. Get the front.
So
there you
so
go.
look,
Oh, yeah.
retro.
Pocket.
It's so simple. It stand out, and it really means something. That's what I got.
Yeah. Facts.
From the logo, from the wording.
Yeah. And shout out to my boy, Earn Food Trail, DJ Food Nasty, Addicted Dopeness. He was
Shout
the one
out.
came up with my logo, and I'm gonna give you the game on how I came up with my logo. Wild and Out is one of my favorite shows. If you look at that logo, do you see Wild and Out in it?
I feel you.
Yeah.
In the font.
So in the font.
Yeah.
So I
feel
said
you.
I love the Wild and Out logo. I was like, can you spin it off of that? He said, I got you. 2 days later, he sent me that. I say, let's run it.
So it just stand out like all that.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just stand out. Shout out to my sign guy.
Hey,
Mr.
shout out to
Yes, baby.
for sure.
He never fails.
For sure.
He always get it right.
For
Shout
sure. I
out
appreciate
to
that.
y'all.
Shout out.
Yancey,
Shout
I
out.
hit him up one time.
Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah.
Yancey,
See, now you know don't you
Yeah,
have those comments?
see, that's crazy. So I hit him up one time about doing like a backdrop or something for my podcast.
Tap in.
Now we never did it because it wasn't because I didn't want to work with him. It was because I was just still BSing on the things that I loved and wanted to do.
Okay.
So I just never hit him up about it because I hadn't got back into my grind yet.
There you go.
But I have ran into him before. I asked about a backdrop on Facebook, and a lot of people mentioned him. So I messaged him, and he was like, "Whenever you're ready, I could take care of it." So that's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out Yancey Signs.
Yeah.
Tap
So you could
in.
have just, now
Facts.
I'm the plug.
You the plug.
That's all.
Facts.
I'm the the plug is the middle person. I've been a middle person for a long time. I don't even mind.
It's
baby.
okay. It don't
I
matter.
don't
The plug
mind.
get paid too.
The plug get paid
Yeah.
too. This is what I'm
You
saying.
nothing without
Share
the
my
plug.
live, y'all. I'm trying to
Man,
get paid. I
you
got
ain't
some
lying.
really good things
Share that live.
going on.
Share that live.
Share the live.
This is nice, man. Y'all, she
Share
got
the
a
live.
whole. Hey, this is nice. This is.
You got a
Can
nice
I come
look.
back?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Reggie.
cool.
You got a nice.
Anytime.
Let me tell y'all,
Anytime.
go follow this man on all his social media platforms. His podcast, it's clean. It's just, it's just like,
We
come
gotta
on,
go
we gonna
on there,
sit and we
cause-
gonna talk our shit,
Yeah,
and we gonna
come
do what we
through,
do. We gonna
for
talk
sure.
shoes, politics, sports.
Yeah.
You know,
Man.
we could talk that sports.
Music.
Yeah.
Music.
We do
On
all
me.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
We do everything,
Okay.
everything.
Yep.
So
Tap in.
it's
What
a
else you got
pleasure
for us?
that you here today,
We
Mr. Retro.
we almost over with.
What time is it?
Oh man, we was late, so we
He
gotta
was
do a
like-
couple
he
more
was-
minutes.
He was CP
How much time we got
We
left?
about an hour in.
CP time.
Dang.
Out of all the shows I done did, no lie, y'all.
You was on time for
I was
this
on
one.
time.
And I was the one late.
extremely
And I'm still
early.
blaming it on my guy.
we was
I was
I ain't gonna say his
extremely
name though.
Early.
It happens.
gonna
Cause I was
say
on
nothing.
time,
Look,
but
it
he
happens.
needed me to pick him
You know,
up.
Look, it happens. It
snails
happens.
move really, really slow. That's all I'm gonna say. They move very slow.
Take the S off and you'll know who we talking about.
No.
Snails, take the S off. And put a TRE at the front of it.
Nailed it on me. I can't with
Yeah.
y'all.
What else we got?
So look, Reggie,
Okay, come on.
if you could expand your recreational center, would you do that?
Absolutely. I hate the fact that I don't have the money or the back
Yeah, look,
or
yeah.
all that kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
to do like Larry Hughes Basketball Academy. Brad Beal just opened up something new. They got
Okay.
all this stuff. And no disrespect to them guys, but obviously they got people that could pay for it because they those are the things. Shout out to 3D basketball and stuff like that. But and people might want to say hey, I'm hating or whatever the case may be. I don't care because I'm not hating. I'm just speaking reality.
See, that's that thin line.
Where we
I was
at?
talking about.
Opinion.
Where-
It's
where
his
we-
opinion.
where we at?
What type of things is needed to like do a basketball tournament, like a hoop it up, like what?
That's
what's
nothing.
needed for that.
That's the nothing. You know what the biggest issue with having basketball teams? Having a gym.
Okay.
That's the
Damn.
biggest issue.
Okay.
So you kind of want your own building. You kind of want your own stuff. So that's what I meant by Larry Hughes and Brad Beal. They got the backing and the investors to build them their own facilities or let them use facilities and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we starting from the bottom. So we have to rent gyms. We have to pay for gyms. We have to do all that. But it gets hard. It gets hard
Yeah, so
because
there's phones out here,
gyms
so
run out of
you can't-
space or they have other things that they need to do. So where we at? What part of we on the what side is it? Is this the north side?
This is it's Jennings.
Jennings. We
Yeah.
call this Jennings. We call this Jennings.
This Jennings?
Yeah, the city.
Oh, it is. This
The
is
lemon,
Jennings.
yeah.
What street we at? Goodfella
We at
and West
West
Florida.
Florissant.
Florissant.
Goodfella and West
Florissant.
Florissant. So I'm gonna use that point. And I ain't gonna say nobody, but I'm gonna say not everybody. We got somebody kids running up and down
Yep.
Goodfella that's good at something. They could play basketball, they could play football, baseball, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But you can't send them out to Chesterfield. One, because how they gonna get out there? Two, because who got $600 every 3 months to pay for that?
Man.
So
True.
a lot of these kids down here lose
I
out.
don't know. Some of these women today is a little bit more promiscuous to get that bag.
Yeah,
So
but is
I
they
don't
getting
know.
it to send the kid out to Chesterfield?
I didn't say all that.
Okay.
But I just said to
Where
get
we
that bag.
Yeah. So with my
Just
program,
saying.
we wanted to be. For me, it wasn't about making no money.
Yeah.
It was for me. It's about, like for example, you got this T-shirt on. It say all things retro on it. If you didn't know me from a can of paint, and I just happened to see you walking through the mall, down the street or something, and you
marketing.
had that T-shirt on, I probably wouldn't say nothing to you, but it would just be the thought to see that, like, man, somebody is wearing my T-shirt.
Facts.
So the thing I get out of watching kids is I could swag these kids out and I could watch them run up and down the court playing basketball in all things retro uniforms. And that intrigues me to this day. To this day. So if I could get the whole hood or whatever the case may be to do that, I would love that. That's my focus. That's
and
my
that's
vision.
crazy. You can the whole hood will come turn up with you.
Yep. That's my
But
vision.
they don't want to. They won't spend
You know?
10, 15, $25 on a shirt for
Yeah.
you. That's gonna support
Yeah.
your
And
organization.
for me, it's not even. For me, it's not even about that. And I'm gonna go into
They
this.
will for the celebrity.
I mean,
Yeah.
it for me now that I'm really understanding the business and the different ways in life. It's definitely about that
You know,
for me.
And
It's
I'm gonna
definitely
say
about
this,
that.
and this gonna be a quick little topic. I'm gonna talk about sponsorship. I'm not
Oh,
Nike.
for them funds?
I don't
Oh,
have
me.
Nike money. The one thing I hate about it's two things I hate about people that ask for money. Cause I love to support the kids, but you gotta support me to help me out. You know, you gotta support me to help me. I can't donate to your program if nobody in your program won't even buy a hoodie from me.
On me though.
You know, it be people asking me to sponsor their programs that I can't even get to share my brand on their story. You ain't gotta post it, just put it on your story. You know, I posted that I dropped new merch the other day on Facebook. You know what the most intriguing part about that post was? I got 27 shares. That's what made me happy.
I feel you. See?
That's what made me happy.
To people who don't,
It's free to
27
support.
shares
Yeah.
for a
It's
person
free
like
to
me,
support.
that is a lot.
Yeah.
It's free to support.
That
It's
was-
been
that-
shared
that-
27 times. You know
Yeah.
how many 27 times a
Yep.
person has seen this shirt and you got 5 and 4 and
Yep.
3 1K friends, period.
Yep.
Just to know.
Cut
then
them
what I
off.
want
to
If
see-
they
Yeah.
ain't supporting,
Yeah.
cut them off.
Yeah, because what I
Cut
want,
they
and then the
ass
second thing I
off.
wanted to say about sponsorship is y'all organizations, teams, parents, whatever. Have your sponsorship packages in order. Tell you what I mean, real quick. Stop just asking people for donations, but you don't even promote the people that gave you the money.
On me though.
You don't put them. You don't put them on your jerseys. You don't say, "Thank you. These uniforms was brought to us by XYZ." Sponsorship packages. When you're asking for money, have your sponsorship packages together. Tell us what come along with us donating this money to you. Whether it be we gonna put you on our jerseys, on our jackets, whether we gonna run a 24-hour ad on our social media, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
These people just get the money and you never hear from them again. And that's not fair.
Facts.
That's not fair. See, Nike has a budget. They have a department that has to give you money. They have to because that's part of what they do.
Right.
It's
But
called
they-
the finance department.
Yeah, they have a department that Nike don't care about black folk, but to
Dang.
make it look good, they have a department that says we need
That's
to
a
set
man.
aside a budget to donate to the minority. We gonna write it off in our taxes, but at the end of the day, if we could say we gave some money to black folk, it make us look good.
Okay.
They have a department for that. I don't have a department for that.
Right.
The reason I don't have a department for that is because I don't have Nike money.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Look,
so
yeah, we ain't got it yet.
I like that. I like
We
that.
ain't got it
So in
yet.
order for me to help you, just share my stuff. So if I could sell enough hoodies, I could take some of that money because I
You,
still got a
that
job.
mean
Yeah.
You, not you behind the camera, but
Yeah.
you in the camera.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Yeah.
Sure.
I got a job,
Okay.
so I make a living. So the more you buy
You.
from me, the more I can dish out to the community. You don't think I want to see Matthew Dickey uniforms sponsored by All Things
Man.
Retro? You don't think I want to? I would love to see that.
Okay.
I would love it. Yeah.
Shout
So
out to
just help
Matthew
me, help
Dickey.
you.
So
And
when
I-
y'all be watching on them stories, we be getting 1.1K views from a story,
Yeah. And on the post,
and I got
27 likes.
127 likes.
We need
And
1K
you know what I
buyers.
do every
You hear me?
Sunday when I'm permitted to do this every Sunday. You already know what to expect on Sunday. Only thing you gotta do is share my post.
That's it. That's
share
free.
the post. It's free.
And it take 2 seconds. Look,
It's
2
free.
clicks.
I
1
mean,
second,
you're lurking
2 seconds.
anyway.
You
You're
are.
lurking
You are.
anyway.
You are.
Yeah.
You lurking.
You're lurking anyway.
You want? I wonder what she got going on. But soon as I post to talk my hip ass shit, there it go.
There it
There go to. It's too
Yep.
early.
Yep.
It's too early.
They engage with me and my jokes.
Okay.
They engage with me and my jokes.
Okay.
I need to switch up my social media though, because I can't keep a woman with me in social media.
That's what I was just.
Gotta
she
separate.
watch it
Gotta
yesterday.
separate.
I
the
think
two.
that means
Gotta
he's
separate
single.
the two.
Ladies, he's saying, see, look, he ain't even one of them guys.
I ain't one of them
He
guys.
ain't even one of them guys. He regular.
Yeah, I'm regular. I'm definitely regular.
Regular.
I'm a humble guy. I love everybody. I rock with everybody. I just want to kick it and have fun.
There you go.
You know, on my birthdays, on me and Trinell birthday, we post links. This is what we gonna do on our birthday. Everybody is invited. I want everybody to come through.
Okay.
You know, I try to support everybody. I can't make it everywhere because
Well, for the record, wait a minute, you don't need no tickets to get in, right?
To get in where?
Well, see,
Into them links.
So I'm just saying,
No,
wherever
no,
the
no,
gathering is, we don't need no tickets. Look, I ain't trying to wait too long. Okay, I ain't trying to wait too long.
Look,
to
I
get
remember
a
y'all
ticket
faces
to
now.
get
So
in, yeah.
if we doing
So,
something, then
okay.
yeah, they with me.
Okay.
Yeah, or
Right on.
y'all name
Right
already
on.
on the list.
Right on.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't trying to wait last
like
minute.
this.
You
This
know,
is
to get
awesome.
these tickets. You know,
I'm gonna support. I'm gonna try to donate. It might not be nothing but a couple of dollars or
And
whatever.
but that goes a long way.
You know, and it
big
does.
facts.
And
Big facts.
that's what I tell people. They be like, I get this a lot.
This is dope.
Right on, Ken.
I mean, I tell a person quick, look, baby, I ain't got no money for you to come sit on this couch. This couch is free. I want you to express yourself. I'm gonna support you because I believe in you because you somebody to me. You know, that's it.
I
That is
appreciate
it.
And I'm
That's
happy to be
it.
here.
You don't
And
have to do nothing else but come sit your ass on the couch
Yeah,
and get and receive something from me.
yeah.
It's gonna be something, whether it's big, whether it's
gonna
small.
expand
You
the
did your
brand.
thing.
It's gonna expand.
Because
the
you
brand.
did your
let me
thing.
tell you something. I've been robbing Peter to pay Paul, baby, for a long time, and it's okay sometimes, you know.
When you
did
get
your
up
thing.
there to
And
that
this is-
billionaire
that- it's-
status, keep doing it.
It's
Yeah.
just my gift
Keep
to
doing
let you know that I see you, I believe in you. You know, everybody, like, if I didn't know any better, because at the time I didn't know any better, I'm like, oh yeah, he a guy, he outside, he look like, you know what I'm saying?
Nope.
The bling, you know.
Yep. A lot of overtime hours and layaway payments. It's okay.
Not no 9 to 5. That's a 24-hour job. What he doing?
A lot of overtime hours.
It's okay to be you, people.
Yeah.
It's okay to
A
be
lot of
regular.
overtime. Yeah. I wanted, you know, I wanted some jewelry to represent my brand. So put a little money here, put a little money there, put payment plan. Nothing wrong with it.
There
And
you
then
go.
guess what you do? When your paperwork together, tax time. Maybe these tax write-offs. We wrote all this off. We wrote all these jewels
Tap
off.
in, man. I need your
I
account.
told
bro.
y'all to
Yeah.
get this
I need
word
your account,
on this
bro.
Sunday.
We
Tap
wrote all
in,
this
y'all.
off. All this jewelry got rolled off.
That's the American dream.
Yeah.
I need your account,
Yeah,
bro.
I got you.
I'm looking for one.
I got
honestly.
you. We wrote all these off, and we wrote everything. How many pair of shoes I bought this year? Oh, that was for my brand. We wrote all that off.
Yeah, I needed that for the tour.
Yeah,
We need to do
On
a really
me.
big.
yeah.
And that's why I tell when you got your own money for real, you can do whatever you want to do.
Whatever you
know,
wanna do.
I be saying I'm gonna give me some sponsors, and I ain't gonna lie. I only probably asked about 2 people. You know what I'm saying?
You finna
And-
go up though.
And it
On me, though.
for me is
Keep going.
with your own paper. You can give a kid
Sky's
5
the
pair of
limit.
shoes
Yeah.
at one time. You
Yeah.
know, that's how my brain function.
Yeah.
It's the give back for me. It's the
Okay.
give back.
But I do realize a lot of people do be on that though. A lot of people like people that give back to the youth, and a lot of people be on that. So even if people don't necessarily give no money, it's always people. Man, I got these old shoes, or I got some shoes I never wore. You know, so people really do be on that. I don't know if they just be nervous to do it themselves,
Yeah.
but if you got somebody that's in that field and they see it, they be like, well, I can send you this, and then you could do what you need to do with it. So
On me, though.
that goes a long way. That goes a
Just
long
like
way.
the give backs.
Yeah.
It was so many.
Giving
I
back is
posted-
important.
I share so many. When I say St. Louis, my people, you guys really did a great job at this give back for the school. A lot of people did a lot of things for the give back. Otis Digital, I believe he do backdrops, take pictures. He has something going on. Reggie, did you do something?
I wasn't aware of it.
No, I'm just saying, peer on your own.
No, I didn't. But my Math Money boys did.
Okay.
they did. They give back.
It's
so
all the
they-
same.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
people
yeah.
People really did they big one with this give back. Terry Els, as y'all know, Mr. Funny Man. He did the $15 kids haircuts. You know, something affordable for the parents, single, 2-parent household, just something. And it amazed me how people still had all these book bags, all these school supplies that people didn't come and pick up.
Come and get, yeah.
Because, and you know, you
To
may be
embarrass,
in
I
need
guess,
to,
on
right?
me, to embarrass.
We as CPs, we be embarrassed for the wrong shit.
Yep.
We be embarrassed for the wrong.
We do.
We do.
We do.
The things that you really should be embarrassed about, you're
They
not.
don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna say they don't care.
You're not, and you really should be like the, you know, I to all my twerkers, shout out to all the twerkers, but that's something that I worry about if my kids went to school and you said, man, I seen your mama shaking all ass.
Yeah.
That's something you need to be worried about and ashamed of.
Yeah.
Not picking up them damn book bags with them school supplies. Now your child in the school sitting there with nothing. But you know, that's a topic for
I mean, when
day,
I was in
retro.
school, if I seen
But it's
somebody
it's
mama
true.
shake their ass,
It's true. I think that the
I
St.
don't
Louis
think
people
that's a
did
bad
do a
thing.
good job
Yeah, I
with
ain't
these give backs.
Yeah, I ain't
this
gonna
year.
cap. These teachers different from when I was in school. We ain't have them type of teachers.
You say
man,
the
they
teachers different?
built
These
different.
teachers
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Like, where were them teachers at when I was in school?
Man,
You
But-
probably would
but
have
never mind,
been. You
never
probably
mind.
would have been expelled. You probably would have.
Yeah, I'd have been expelled because I used
Gotta
to
get
have.
caught first.
I used to have old crumbly teachers that used to bend over in front of me on accident with their cleavage out. And
You
I'd
used to be
looking.
mad.
they knew what they was
I used to be
doing.
looking.
You used to be
They
looking.
knew what they was doing.
You was looking at
They
the
knew-
wrinkles.
they-
Yeah,
knew what
Miss
they was
Peach.
doing.
She was old as a bug. But whatever it was, I was young. A little horny toad when you young, you know.
Oh, me though.
She bend over, check my paper and stuff, and is that answer right? I ain't supposed to be looking at this old lady cleavage. But right then and there, I knew I was straight, so that was okay.
What's up, Marty? We gotta wake up my people, spreading awareness. It costs nothing to listen to people. Hey, man, I
You
told
know
y'all, come
what?
get this word on this Sunday, man.
It costs time that people act like they don't have.
Yeah,
That's what it costs.
yeah.
You know how much time we done wasted on
I'm sorry.
people and
Big time.
unnecessary, just our minds.
We can't worry about
We
that though. We gotta
consume.
keep it pushing.
Facts.
We gotta keep it pushing. What else you got for me?
What else you
I
want?
straight don't wanna leave.
What else you want to tell us about Mr. Bond?
You can whatever you want to know.
What you got for me?
I don't.
Mm.
Oh man, I don't
She
know.
put you on in the hot chair.
Because you just let me know you just a shit. You regular.
I'm regular.
you know?
I'm regular. When people look at me, I just want them to look at me and understand that you could talk to me. You could speak to me. You could, my black brothers. We walk past in the middle of the street.
Speak.
We walk past. It's okay to say, "What's up, my brother? How you doing, my brother?" You know, I'm. It's okay.
Not just
Yeah, whether I
up
I
off
look
that,
like I
my
got
brother.
it, or whether I'm in a uniform
Not
or I
none
don't
of
look
that.
like I got it. You know, you may see me in my Corvette, you may see me in my raggedy van, but either or, you could speak to me, you
Yeah.
could talk to me, you could ask me a question, you could do whatever. I'm not violent. Yeah, but you youngins out there that be trying that BS now, don't come with that tripping stuff. You know, we are well protected. Just have to throw that out there.
And me though.
But I'm a person that don't want to be involved in that kind of stuff. You know, I don't want to fight. I don't want to shoot. I want to smile and be happy. I want to travel the world. I want to live longer.
Be
I
at
wa-
peace.
You know, peace.
There
You
you
know,
go.
I want to do things like this. You know, after we do this podcast, I want to set up something to where we could do a vendor event. If you got questions for me
Yeah,
after this, guess
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
gonna do? I'm gonna answer them. I'm gonna help you.
Right
You
on.
don't have to be afraid to ask me. You know, it may be something you know that I don't. You know, I don't want to be afraid to ask you.
On me though.
You know, even if you don't want to give me the information, I just want to know it's okay to ask you. You know, so
It is.
let's just
It
live
is.
life. It's love.
And
man.
that's I think people be so embarrassed.
To spread love.
I don't know
I'm-
why.
people-
Love is a
let me tell
beautiful
you
Love
something.
died with Michael
I
Jackson.
support
to me, bro.
everybody. People have this thing that says support those that support you. No, I'm gonna support everybody, even if you don't support me. Even if you don't support
That's a
me,
positive
because
spin
because my blessings gonna come somehow, some way.
There you go.
You know, I'm not a heavy guy. I'm a very humble guy.
I don't like them people.
Yeah, I love everybody.
Them heavy people.
Yeah, you know.
You mean fat people?
No, I mean them heavy. Them heavy people know what I'm talking about.
You got to explain it to me
okay.
something
My
about
bad.
when you was talking about the viewers. You know, it goes up after the show. You could have had 0 viewers.
I could have.
I'm gonna be here because I'm nobody, and even if I was somebody, I'm gonna be here. What we got to do? Let's have fun. What time?
I got a question.
What's up?
All right. How do you focus? How do you decide which items or eras to focus on? What's your curation process?
As far as like merch.
Yeah.
So my thing is I just try to keep it consistent with who I am, and it just happens to work. I'm going to give you some more free game that shoes. Shoes are a big thing.
Big time.
Not just within our community or culture, but with everybody.
Period.
Just make something to match some shoes. You good.
Right.
I'm going to keep it that simple. Just make, the one thing you got to realize about shoes is they never going to stop coming out.
Facts.
They don't have to be Jordans,
They
y'all.
don't have to be Jordans.
They don't have
I'm just
to be
a Jordan
Jordans.
guy. I'm just a
Man,
Jordan
he don't
Nike
even like
retro
niggas.
basketball
He
shit
don't
guy.
even like
I'm just
niggas.
saying they don't have to be.
But I get a little bit ahead of the game because I'm a sneakerhead. I don't know if I still label myself a sneakerhead because I'm old now, but I'm a sneakerhead. We just gonna keep it at that. So I kind of get ahead of the game. I know what releases are coming out and things
Okay.
like that. Like I knew the Olympic 6s was dropping again. Jordan Olympic 6, if you don't know, Google it. But I knew the Olympic 6 was dropping again. And I knew it was Olympics coming around too.
Facts.
So I said, I need to make something that go with the Olympic 6s with the Olympics come around.
On
So
me.
this is what I did. Made something with the Olympic colors
the
and
game.
stuff like that. So you just get ahead of the game. You know, so that's how you curate whatever that you want to do. The easiest thing to do is just follow the colorways of whatever shoes that are coming out. And you could take it from there. You have a nice little slogan. It don't even got to be a nice little slogan, but slogans are everything. You know, I used to
Catchy.
buy these T-shirts that said "Never trust a big butt and a smile." I don't know if I ever heard nobody say that, but I saw it on the T-shirt. And every
Yeah.
time I would look on these people T-shirt website, they was always sold out.
Never trust
So-
a big button to smile.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some new edition shit, but
So you know.
as far as people saying it,
Yeah. So I'm saying, as far as people
Especially
saying it,
promoting it, yeah.
But what was the thing I said? Somebody put it on the T-shirt,
on me.
and that's what they do.
Okay.
They
What's your
sold.
favorite? What's your favorite
Good
fashion
shit.
era?
My favorite fashion era.
Mm.
I'm a Jersey guy.
Good question.
I'm a Jersey guy. So my favorite fashion era was the size 60 jerseys with the jabot straps and the Air Force Ones.
Yeah, 2000, early
Yeah.
2000s.
That was my favorite fashion era.
That's
Yeah.
St. Louis standard,
Yeah.
man.
And you might even throw on the headband
Early
with it.
2000s.
Yep.
All right, looking back, what's one thing that you would have done differently when it came to the development of your company and your brand?
I wouldn't have took no
Who
breaks.
asked that? Who asked that?
Me.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't
Okay,
have took no
Bubba.
breaks.
Good question. Good question.
I wouldn't have took no breaks.
There you go.
We got to stop. For people that hustle, for people that like with you all's podcast, don't take no breaks. Don't take no breaks. Whether you feel like you're getting viewers or not, don't take no breaks.
Okay.
Because all it take is one. I'm gonna give you an example. I got a friend, Caplight Brand.
Yeah.
Shout out him. He do a Caplight Brand TV on YouTube. He get discouraged with it, you know. And I said, don't take no breaks because I had a good thing going with YouTube. My subscribers was building up. I had my watch hours, and I took a break. I got lazy. You know, I told him, don't take no breaks. I say, he might be getting 300 views, 500 views, 200 views, 1,000 views. I said, all it take is one. All it take is one. He ended up making a video that got him 90K views. Guess what that video did? Raised his subscribers up, and put them in monetization status.
Gotcha.
So you just can't take no breaks.
So with that being said, where you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
Oh, in 5 years, I will not be at AT&T no more. That's the number one goal. In 5 years, I can't wait to walk in them mother. office and say,
man.
here go the keys to your van, here go all your tools. Fuck you and fuck them customers. And if you see this live, I'm sorry if I could get fired.
HR watching.
If HR you watching and I
HR
can have
is
it,
watching.
I can get fired for having an opinion, then fire me, goddammit. Cause I'm sick of y'all. And I love my coworkers and I love
You're just speaking bad up on the company a little bit.
yeah.
And what about
AT&T
10 years?
is a good
That's it.
company.
Just a
Fiber,
little bit.
the fiber service is good. It's just the work that we have to do.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You don't even look like you get dirty.
I'll
The
be getting
ones
dirty.
that get mad, fuck them any damn way. They ain't working a regular 9 to 5 anyway.
Yeah, they don't.
So,
They ain't out there
fuck
on them poles climbing them. They get to get off on time too and have time to themselves. Man, all
If
last
they
week.
even come in.
Yeah, all last week I worked from 10 to 10. I'm sick of it. I've been doing that for the last 12 years. I'm over that. But it ain't just 10 to 10 sitting here on the computer talking on the phone.
On me,
It's
though.
10 to 10. I got to prop this big ass ladder over my shoulder. I got to climb this pole, run this main line, go on this customer house. And I'm sorry to say this, but this customer house clean. This customer got roaches. And I got to do every install the same and neat. I'm sick of it. Because you shouldn't even want internet. You should,
of my house.
I'm
I
not
want
this man.
yeah, you go to these customers' houses and they be like, I meant to clean this up before you got here.
Look.
And you look around and you go, baby, you wasn't finna clean this up.
you knew
But
this a
your
week
lying
ago.
ass don't say that. You be like, oh, it's cool.
No, that's what I gotta say. It's cool. I ain't worried about it. Then you pull that wall jack off the wall. You're like, damn, it's a whole family of these motherfuckers. Here.
Roaches.
You know, and they be like, you cool? Yeah, I'm good.
Get
Some
out
people
of
don't.
my house.
They can't help they
No,
roaches.
in this field, what I learned about some customers is this is just how they live. This is their norm.
Yep.
You know, so I don't judge. Yeah, I have a thing where I'm like, you
He's
should
saying
clean
just
this
put
up.
him up until we get done
Yeah.
installing.
Put them up till I get done, if you can. But it's okay. I love everybody. What else you got for me?
What strategies do you find most effective when it comes to building your brand and pushing your brand as far as like the outreach program and just the overall brand?
That's easy. We live in a social media world. Stop worrying about your goddamn likes. Post that shit. And keep posting it. And if it's the same post, keep posting it.
Got a
Yep.
point.
Keep posting it. Because the fastest way to reach out to somebody that you may not know or that you're not in the same city as is social media. You're going to end up in that Explore page at some point. And if you're worried about, I post this and I got 10,000 followers and I only got 50 likes, so I ain't going to post it again, you're losing. Keep posting it. If you use social media the right way, you could get paid from it. I just got a $122 check from Facebook a couple of days ago, and I don't even know how.
I need to monitor. I don't be on.
I don't even know how. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep posting.
Marketing.
Because
Yeah.
that $122,
They definitely,
I take it. Yeah. So post it. That's what social media for. If you want to do ignorant stuff, but post it.
I'm over it. No.
I hate ignorant stuff, but
I am sick. You know why? Some of the things that is shared, and people say, "Well, don't do it if you don't want it to be out there." Yeah, that may be true.
yeah,
But at the end of the day,
I mean,
You
you gotta
have
be
to-
aware.
yeah.
Be aware of what you post.
I'm gonna take a big platform like
people-
Shade Room. Shade Room posts so much ignorant stuff, but guess what we do? Engage in it and watch it. And so guess what Shade Room gonna keep doing? Keep posting. Now they got a big following, so maybe that's a bad channel to use. But what I'm saying is all it takes is one.
yeah, it's just
All it takes is one. Now I don't post.
I'm just
Ignorant
I'm not,
stuff,
Yeah,
per
but
se.
people be ignorant.
People do ignorant things. I'm not
I
gonna-
mean, that's what captures people's attention.
That's what captures people's attention.
So do
You
you
willing
take
to be
I
risks?
don't want to do that.
Do you take risks? Or like how do you approach risk like with your business?
I used to be afraid of taking risks. I used to be afraid of I'm scared to make this because I don't know if somebody gonna like it. You gotta take risks, and I'm here to tell you, gonna lose some money. You gonna lose some money. So if you scared to lose money, then stay out of this.
On me.
Whatever, whether it be your brand, your podcast, you work on cars or whatever, you gonna lose some money. You gonna have to give something back. Somebody ain't gonna be able to fit it.
Yep.
Somebody gonna just want to raise ruckus because they can, and it's just gonna be easy to say I'm gonna refund you because I don't want to deal with it.
Man.
So if you scared to do that, just don't take this risk. Because somebody ain't going to like it. And something ain't going to sell. It's just that simple.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you let the viewers know, the people know all of your social media platform, all of your all this cyber world that we got, all of that
Cyber world.
shit. Just
All
let
right.
them know where they can
All
follow
right.
you at.
So Facebook is
New dimension.
my real name, Reginald Bond. You can look me up if you want to. I'm not on CaseNet. I'm not on anything. I don't have any priors. Most I've had is a
Spell Reginald.
Reginald, Reginald. Last name Bond, like James Bond. So if you want to look me up, I don't have any priors. I don't beat women. I've never sold drugs. Any of those things.
It's almost that time.
Yeah.
And ladies, that is forced for you too.
Yeah,
You're gonna be safe. It's time. Snuggle weather. You giving a description
No, I got somebody.
of
I got
himself.
somebody I'm gonna snuggle with. I just got to get my act together for her, before she completely leave me. She's on the fence right now,
Man.
and it's my fault. It's always my fault.
That's
One thing
the
I
first
learned in
step,
growing
though.
and being mature. I used to be married. Shout out my kid's mother. I don't like using the baby mama term, but
feel you.
shout out my kid's mother. She's a real one. We like the best of friends now. So that was a good thing.
Yeah.
Everything don't have to be ugly after divorce or all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
We
man.
don't have them issues. I ain't never had no problem with I'm coming to get my kids or none of that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's that. But Instagram is retro_Reggie_ATR. That's my personal Instagram page.
Yeah.
And my brand page is All Things Retro STL. I always got to throw the STL in there because I'm from the Lou and I'm proud.
Shout out. St. Louis on. Y'all
And we
know
want
what
to
it
thank
is.
you for tuning in and getting this word on this Sunday.
Appreciate
at the
everybody
Sircle
tuning
Podcast. Make sure you follow
With
my
an
guy,
S.
All Things Retro. Double S.
Yeah.
Double S. Double
This was
S.
so dope.
Double
Reading
S.
is fundamental.
And we are out, y'all.
Yeah. Dang, I hate it had to end.
Square Circle Podcast, how they show it down. From the Lou with the hot top that's going down. We bring the best guests, they never disappoint. Represent